Hey guys, so we are going to be doing shelf 15 today. That is the end of P through mostly S, so let's just get through it. So the first one here is Puppet Master, The Littlest Reich. I have not got around to watching this one yet. I heard it's not the greatest, but it's got Barbara Crampton and Udo Kier in it. So could be somewhat interesting. I've seen the clips of it. Q the Winged Serpent. I haven't watched this one either. I heard this one's not the greatest, but it's got David Carradine in it, so there's something. This one I have seen quite a few times. Quarantine, which is pretty much the American version of Wreck. I do enjoy both films, so yeah. Queen of Blood, I have not gotten around to watching this one. I used to pick up a lot of Intervision releases back in the day, so yeah. Queen of Blood. Radio Flash, I thought this movie wasn't bad. It was definitely different. It is a Shout Factory release. You can read the synopsis there if you'd like. I thought it was pretty good for what it was. This is a low-budget film called Raymond Did It. I thought it was pretty good. I went into it thinking it was going to be dumb. I mean, it kind of is dumb, but pretty good, actually, to be honest. One of my favorite films, Ready or Not. But then again, I love Samara Weaving. Anything she does is great. Yeah, the premise of this movie is kind of dumb. She gets married, and they want to play a game of hide and seek. But if they find you, they'll kill you. It's very weird, but I enjoyed that one. Classic Reanimator. This is the chunky box set version. There's a comic book in here as well, along with a couple of art cards, if I'm not mistaken. Really, really nice edition of that. The Red Queen Kills 7 Times. This is a Giallo that I haven't got around to watching yet, but I enjoyed Giallos. Relic, this is a good movie, with the late Tom Sizemore. The Rental, I thought this was okay. It got a little bit of overhype when it first came out. I watched it and thought it was, okay. But you got Dan Stevens, you got Toby Huss in here. Good cast. Alison Brie. Repo Man, I was debating on just upgrading to the 4K, but this is fine. I don't really need to upgrade. It's the same packaging, same special features and everything. This one I don't need anymore. I got the 4K Steelbook. I'm going to give this to my brother, because he only has the original Blu-ray release of it. Then, of course, I have Part 2, which gets a little bit of hate. I mean, I get it. It's not as good as the first film, but still good nonetheless. And then, of course, Part 3. I love Part 3, especially Belinda Clark as, what the hell is her name again? Drawing a blank here. I forget what her character's name was, but she's really, really cool. Ruby, which I believe it's something like Carrie, but I haven't watched this. It's got Piper Laurie in it, which, yeah. Yeah, her was good though. The Running Man, I was debating on picking up the 4K, but that was before I had a 4K player, because it's 4K only. But now that I do, I'll probably end up getting it at some point. But yeah, Running Man. I gotta put that in the protective case. Satan's Cheerleaders. I have seen this, but it's been such a long time that I don't really remember it much. Yeah, Satan's Cheerleaders with Yvonne DiCarlo, John Ireland, and John Carradine. I got the Saw collection here. The Pig Mask, Billy the Puppet, Amanda. This has, I believe, Spiral's actually in here, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's just, I'm sorry, no, it's just 1 through Jigsaw. Spiral's not in here. And no, it doesn't have Saw X either, because it came out before that did. Okay. Scanners. A lot of people like Scanners. I thought it was okay. I like the head exploding scene the best. I would say it's iconic. But yeah, Scanners, Cronenberg. Of course, I got the 2 sequels that came out later that had, you know, I haven't watched these, but I do enjoy like the Scanner Cop series. I've seen those. Scary Movie 1 through 3, the best ones in the franchise. I do have the other 2. 4 I have it in another place. I should have them right here, but I don't. And then this is the worst one, Part 5. I didn't really like that one. Scream Park, not one of my favorite slashers, but of course you see why. But it's got Doug Bradley in it. It's got Ogre from Skinny Puppy in here as well. So yeah, that was mediocre. Sit down. Back was starting to hurt. Screams of a Winter Night. This one was okay, but I don't remember it. I gotta watch it again at some point. Season of the Witch. It's another Romero film that I have not gotten around to watching. I'm just not comfortable. Serial Mom. Who doesn't love Serial Mom? Love it. 7. Can't wait to get that 4K to upgrade this to Blu-ray. What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? Shaun of the Dead. I need to get this on 4K because it would. I'm sure it looks great on 4K. Shock 'em Dead with Tracy Lords. I have not seen this one, but I heard it was pretty cheesy and silly. Shudder. I haven't watched this movie in years. I know it's not the greatest, but it's got Joshua Jackson in it. This one actually surprised me. Silent Madness. I really enjoyed this one. From Vinegar Syndrome. It comes in 3D and also 2D. 1984. You actually get the. You can watch it with the glasses, or you can watch it in a 3D TV. Sinister. Love Sinister. I could get the Steelbook, but I'm waiting to see if they decide to release it on 4K, because that would be better. Sinister 2, not my favorite sequel. It was okay, but I prefer the original. Skeleton Key. I haven't seen this movie since it came out, so it's been a minute, so I gotta go back and watch that one. Slaughterhouse. I've seen this a couple times. It's pretty bloody. Yeah, Slaughterhouse. But he has an axe to grind, a big axe. But that's not an axe, that's a meat cleaver, so yeah. The Slayer. This movie was okay. I'm not telling anybody to go out and buy this, but if you find it for really cheap, I'd give it a watch. Sleepaway Camp 1, classic. I always want to go. I saw this in the theater at Alamo Drafthouse. That was fun. And then, of course, you get part 2, Unhappy Campers. This is with Pamela Springsteen, Bruce's sister. And then part 3 as well. Yep. Slime City and Slime City Massacre double feature. I've seen Slime City. I didn't watch the sequel, so it's very, very slimy. No pun intended. But yeah, it's definitely one of those cheesy late 80s movies. Slither. Saw this in the theater back in the day. Loved it. Slithus. I have not watched this one yet, but I'll pick up anything from Code Red if it's a decent price. Slugs. I love Slugs. This very another slimy, nasty bug movie, I guess you could say. Smiley Face Killers. I was intrigued because it was from the creator of American Psycho and directed by the guy that did that one movie with Crispin Glover. Oh yeah, River's Edge. I didn't really care for this movie, to be honest. I like the slipcover though. I like the embossing on the title, and of course the smiley face. But yeah, I'll have to rewatch it. But Crispin Glover is in here. But yeah, it's not my favorite. Someone's Watching Me. I believe this was a TV movie, if I'm not mistaken. I think this was right before he did Halloween. Pretty sure. Sorority Babes in the Slimeball Ballerama. Really, really fun movie. With Linnea Quigley, Brink Stevens, Michelle McLennan. Of course, it's a David Ducatu film, which some of his films are definitely hit or miss with me. Then we have the sequel, which I heard wasn't very good, but you get Brink Stevens directing this one. It's got Kelly Maroney and Michelle Bauer. Brink's in here. Yeah, I haven't heard the best on this one, but figured I'd watch it. Sorority Row. I thought this was alright. You get the late Carrie Fisher in here, along with Lee Pipes and Rimmer Willis, Bruce Willis's daughter. Classic Spider Baby. I love Jack Hill films, so definitely had to add that to the collection. Splatter University. This is the 88 films release of it. I never got the Scream Factory, the Vinegar Syndrome version. This movie's okay. It's not one of my favorite slasher films, but it's okay. Spine Chiller. This is a fun Halloween horror film. Definitely recommend it if you guys want to check it out. Spirit Halloween, the movie. This is okay. It's like geared toward kids though. So if you like kid horror films, then this is the movie for you. It's got Christopher Lloyd. It's got Rachel Lee Cook in here as well. I like the lead actress in here. What's her name? Marissa Rise, I believe is her name. She did a really good job in that one. Split. M. Night Shyamalan. Split Second with Rutger Hauer. I need to get around to watching this one. But I heard it's pretty good. It's kind of like, I heard it's like an Alien ripoff, I guess you could say. Spring, underrated film. I really enjoyed this one. I just realized I have the Anchor Bay release. There is another, oh no, I'm sorry, it's Anchor Bay and Draft House. I think I've seen just a regular Draft House version of this. But really, really weird movie. Starts out as a love story and turns out to be like a monster movie. Really interesting. This one just got re-released, but I have the original Squirm. Yeah, really, really creepy bug, like so it's worms, but yeah, movie. Or it says don't say it, hiss it. I still need to watch this one. This is an early 70s snake movie. Because you guys don't like snakes, don't watch it. Stan Helsing, this is another parody movie, as you can tell. You get all the slashers in here. Pinhead, Leatherface, Chucky, Jason, Freddy, Michael. I believe that is a Reanimator nod right there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. This is a really silly movie. You get Kenan Thompson in there too. This one just got re-released on 4K, The Stepfather. Really good movie. Definitely recommend you guys watch this one. I'm waiting for 2 and 3 to get released on Blu-ray. And then I have the remake, which wasn't as good as the original. It was okay. But of course you get Amber Heard in here, which could sway people either way. Stigmata, this is the out-of-print Scream Factory release. There is a bare bone, and no, I think there's actually a couple of special features on the Sandpiper Pictures release. There is a media book as well available now. I was debating on getting that, but I think I'll just stick with what I have. Stirring, aka Mrs. Claus. This is from my buddy Troy. Directed this. Brink Stevens is in this. Kaylee Williams. Who else is in here that I would recognize? Yeah. Not a bad movie. Not, if you like low budget horror, Christmas horror. The original Straw Dogs. I need to look into getting the Criterion of this. This only has a trailer and TV spots on it. Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward. Blind bought this at a second in Charles, so every time I see a Severin title there I pick it up. So, Student Bodies. This is like an early 80s spoof movie. I thought it was pretty good from what its day. It's kind of funny, but some people might not like it. The Stuff. You gotta love The Stuff. Are you eating it or is it eating you? I love that line. The Suckling, another Vinegar Syndrome. I haven't watched. This is like really cheesy, like it's about abortion and I guess fetuses that kill. Yeah, some weird stuff. Super 8, I enjoyed this film. Definitely recommend it. Definitely want to get that 4K if I ever come across it. Supernova. This one I haven't seen. I haven't heard the best reviews on it, even though it has a great cast. James Spader, Angela Bassett, Robert Forster, Lou Diamond Phillips, Peter Facinelli, Robin Tooney, Wilson Cruz. Good stuff. And then I'm going to end the video today with the original Suspiria, Dario Argento. This has the 4K scan on it, but it's only Blu-ray. I know there's a 4K of it, but yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to end the video there. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you for Shelf 16 coming up next. Thank you.